Broadcasting from somewhere in the Hollywood Hills.
You have arrived. We are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Dance Cast.
We are dance all day, every day, all the time. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at iDanceCast, at Nick Drago, or at Desiree Robbins.
You can check us out on iTunes or the web at infinitedancecast.com. All of our episodes are free and available to download for your listening pleasure.
Right now. Go now.
Go right now. Stop listening. Go right now.
How you doing, Nick?
I'm good. Listen, this is episode number 71.
I can't believe it. We're getting so close to our 100th episode.
I know. We're like...
It's going to go fast.
It's going to go really fast.
It
and
is.
We also have the episode 75 voting still going on.
Absolutely.
So tweet in to iDanceCast your favorite former guest on the show.
Yes. You got a lot to choose from.
Hashtag IDC75.
Right.
So we'll know. So if you like Mandy Moore, you tweet at iDanceCast, Mandy Moore, hashtag IDC75.
And then we can tally up the votes, and we will figure out who.
We have like 4 small children somewhere running around here tallying votes as we speak.
Yes, absolutely, but they like to stay hidden.
Cheap labor.
Cheap labor, yeah.
That's what it's all about.
You know.
You've seen Argo.
No, not yet.
Oh, you got to watch it.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's a fantastic film.
I'm sure.
Okay.
Love those. Our guest today.
Our guest today, very good, because you remember with the Jenny Robinson debacle.
I know, and she's so beautiful. She doesn't deserve that.
She is. She is.
Our guests today.
Our guests today are Kevin and Marcel Wilson.
They are awesome. These gentlemen have been working in the business for many years, and we watched them. You competed against them.
I sure did. They kicked our butt every year.
Oh,
every
stop.
Time.
Great dancers, but have turned into amazing choreographers and actually producers, directors, kind of directing shows. And they just do everything. We're really honored to have them.
Yeah, and if you're a dancer listening at home, they do a lot of the New Year's shows every year. So if you move out to Los Angeles, chances are you will get called on this audition, and you should go to it.
They hire a lot of dancers.
A lot of dancers. And I know when I first moved out, this was a staple in my yearly financial income.
Yeah, absolutely. All those jobs add up.
Yeah, because especially at the end of the year, there's not a lot of work.
Sure.
So this is, and it's a fun gig too.
Is it?
It is so much fun. Like when you have, because you got like 50 or 60 people in each cast.
Yeah.
And it's a big party, man. And plus, you're down in Vegas for New Year's.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No,
that's really great.
It's actually very good.
And they have a Twitter handle, don't they?
At Wilson Bros, BROZ. Yeah. And you can check them out at mrwilsonentertainment.com.
.com.
So we'll have them in the studio, and they're
coming
fantastic.
in. It's very exciting.
Hilarious.
We've been wanting them for a long time.
Yeah, totally, and not in a weird way.
Yeah.
But
yeah, not in a weird way for you.
Yeah, but since we've had Brooke Paulson Zealous on,
of course,
don't get overzealous.
Right.
That's how I remember it.
I know.
She's great.
She is great. So great.
So great. So it's the new year.
It's the new year.
Do you have any resolutions?
I don't really have resolutions, but I did get a new
what is that?
Techie tool.
What is that?
It's called Jawbone.
Tell people
Jawbone.com.
Oh, is that
it's a bracelet.
Okay.
And it monitors your sleep and workout and eating and all your habits.
What?
And it's incredible. You take this off and you plug it into your
you're kidding
trusty. I have my iPad mini. And it will show me. So I put a goal in. You know how many 10,000 steps does? Like what that equals?
No.
About 5 miles. I realized
like a hamburger?
after I've been doing this, that I do at least 10,000 steps just cleaning the house and walking the dog and stuff a day. So can you imagine when we work, like teach dance, how many steps you're going to do?
Oh, that's going to be awesome whenever you're teaching class.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Jawbone.com. Michael got it for me at the Apple Store. Okay. And they have them, you get them all sizes and colors.
Cool.
And my resting calorie burn is like 748.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, so you learn a lot about yourselves, and I set sleep goals because I have a lot of insomnia.
Yeah.
So check it out. This is something, instead of doing a resolution, I'm going to monitor and try to improve my life.
Oh, that's kind of a resolution.
My health, yeah.
Oh, good. Good for you.
It's fun.
Cool.
You can get obsessed. I'm a little worried if you get it.
No, I probably won't.
But see,
I already got my resolution.
It says every day that I do stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay, so check that out.
Check it out. It's so fun.
All right, good. So that's your resolution.
That's my resolution. What's yours?
My resolution is very simple.
No pizza?
Trust no one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it seems a little like skeptical of the human race. But what I've decided this year is, along with a couple of my friends at Michael Riccio,
Yes.
And Chris Moss, who was also on the show.
Yes.
And Lee Goforth, good friend of mine.
Yeah.
We have banded together, as you if you will, this past year and this past quarter 4 of last year.
Yes.
So we've decided that now is our time. As Kenny Wormald said in the remake of the classic Footloose film, this is our time. So we're going to start worrying about ourselves as opposed to supporting and protecting everyone else.
I think that's a very good goal.
Yeah, because I got to thinking about it. Like, I wasn't really working last year, and that was because I was focused on other things. But now those other things are not here in my life anymore, so I am, in short, I am going to worry about myself. And I don't mean that. Great. I don't mean that to sound vain. It's like, but I'm out here for a reason, and I'm gonna get done.
No, absolutely, and I think we do get sidetracked.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's not really fair for you.
No, it's not. And I just didn't take it as a moment to refocus. And each of these other guys in my life have kind of gone through that same thing. And like Lee, Lee is a music agent, right? So he's doing a lot of great stuff. Right. And at Michael Riccio doing some great stuff, and Chris Moss is doing some great stuff. So this is our team. And well, of course, you're in on this, but we're dudes.
I'm the girl.
Yeah, you're the girl.
But kind of the guy. Wow, that was fast.
Oh, that was really quick.
But that's okay. Finish.
No, that's okay. That's it.
That's it. So you gentlemen are banding together.
Yeah, and me and Riccio started our first feature film. We're writing it. And,
you started the feature.
Our short film is in post-production right now.
Awesome.
So we got some great things going.
Very excited.
So, hey, that's it. Trust no one.
That's awesome, Nick.
Yep, thank you. All right, music picks time.
Music picks. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my first music pick is entitled Can't Stop Me. Hey, kind of like you. Can't Stop Me. Can't Stop Me. The artist on that is Afrojack and Shermanology. It's an EP and it's a great dance track. You're really going to enjoy that.
I can't wait for it.
Can't Stop Me. My second pick for this week is Sweet Nothing. Think about that. That's featuring Florence. Have you heard that name in a long time? No, Florence. Really great vocal.
It's Italian.
The artist on that is Calvin Harris. You love Calvin.
Yeah, he's so great.
Yeah.
So great.
So great.
So great.
So great. Mine is like a bluesy club. Okay. Yeah, and my third and final pick.
It's in Soho, this club.
Soho. Is entitled Believer.
Ooh.
Believe in yourself.
You have to believe in yourself.
You do.
Now, not that you don't want to believe in others. I'm just saying I don't want what I said to sound trite.
It doesn't.
I'm just gonna get at it.
Amen.
That's all I'm saying.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Turning up the cardio.
Turn it up. No more pizza. Believer, and the artist on that is, as you all know, I love Freemasons. So if you like the Freemasons, you're going to love this track as well. It's just high energy, very positive message. In fact, all of these are very nice, high energy, positive messages today. So,
cool. I like that.
So start the year off.
Start the year off right.
Woo! That was good.
Desiree? All right. Music picks. For me, episode 71... those are yours. Where's mine? Oh, You're Gonna Make Me Lonesome When You're Gone. This is a Bob Dylan cover by Miley Cyrus.
Oh, that's hot.
Have you ever heard it? It's a great song.
Really?
I'm like, I can't believe I'm actually saying I love a Miley Cyrus song. The Bob Dylan version, fantastic. Can't beat Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
But this version of Miley Cyrus did, I gotta respect.
Awesome.
Yep. Number 2, Hello Darlin', by a good friend of the show, Conway Twitty.
Yeah.
I think I might have used this one already.
I love this one.
But I love Conway Twitty. And the third and final pick for me, Used Me Up by Phil Gates. It's a bluesy song.
I love it.
I'm listening to different kind of music. Usually on the treadmill, I'm being accompanied a lot by Johnny Cash. Well, I'm wearing my Johnny Cash shirt.
I love it.
Yeah, I can only listen to half his songs.
Why?
Well, because sometimes he's happy, sometimes he's sad. I don't know how to run. You know what I mean? He killed a man in Reno just to watch him die. I don't know if you knew that.
Gosh, you're wild.
But that's what happens. So those are our music picks.
Very exciting. Make sure you check out all of our music picks on our website, infinitedancecast.com. You can download those on iTunes. Of course, you will be paying a short fee, a small fee.
Small fee. Not to us.
Own them.
Not to us.
Yeah, not to us, absolutely.
I wish you were paying a small fee to us. The small fee, though, you are paying to us is your time. To listen to Kevin and Marcel Wilson here on Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. This is episode number 71.
Wow. We'll be right back.
I can't believe we're still friends. Just goes to show you, like, we work really well together.
It's never going to end, Nick.
It's never.
This relationship, never over.
Oh, God.
Infinite Dance Cast. We'll be right back.
40 Dance Workshops is the nation's premier in-house dance experience. We come to you and offer dancers a personalized workshop in the comfort of their own studio. Build a customized schedule to best suit your student needs. Our faculty work in every facet of the entertainment industry. And now, for a limited time, Desiree Robbins is in the mix. Book her for your next workshop. We're available for booking year-round. Visit flow40dance.com or call 818-985-7005 for more information. Flow 40 Dance Workshops. Work hard, dance strong.
Hey, welcome back. We are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Dance Cast.
We dance all day, every day, all the time. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at iDanceCast, at Nick Drago, or at Desiree Robbins.
Living proof here and now that just because you're great at what you do doesn't mean you have to be a big jerk. Their road does not begin and end in Los Angeles, but their work has been seen in Vegas with Cher, New York City with the Rockettes, and most recently the Ringling Brothers' brand new show, Dragons. Woo! They will show up on time, so you should be there early. Brittany, Janet, Christina have all battled to have them in their camp. We're all thinking it, so I may as well just come out and say it. Girl fight. They've worked with Wayne Brady, Tom Cruise, Madonna, Beyonce, Whitney Houston, Lenny Kravitz, Mandy Moore, and Mary J. Blige. If they were a pizza, they would be a Supreme. Please welcome to the show the very talented Kevin and Marcel Wilson.
Yes. We're here.
Our microphone got scared of you.
What, it jump back?
It was doing choreography.
The Wilson Bros are here. Oh, no, they're like, Choo. Okay, so first of all, you guys are on Twitter at Wilson Bros, WILSONBROZ.
That is correct.
Oh, nice.
And MrWilsonEntertainment.com is where you can find them online.
And it's spelled MRWilsonEntertainment.com.
Oh, MR, excuse me, sir.
No.
This is good.
Could have waited till the end of the podcast to give me the notes. I'm just kidding. So, welcome to the show. Thank you guys for coming.
Thanks for having us. We're excited to be here.
Are you kidding me?
It's an honor.
Are you kidding? Okay, because nobody likes to really come to our show.
You know, Nick can speak for himself. Go ahead and talk to me. This right here. Hi, guys.
Hello.
I haven't seen you since, I don't know, St. Louis, maybe, in 2005.
Okay, right.
I don't know if that's even the case, but it sounds right.
Well, let me ask you guys, you guys have been good forever. I mean, like, good dancers forever. I mean, I don't ever remember you guys, because we used to compete against each other back in the day. I don't know if you remember this.
Yes, we used to compete. We used to do dance conventions, Tremaine, and
I remember meeting you for the first time. I met you with your mother, Nick.
Oh,
yes, here we go. It was back in, I was at Oklahoma City University, and you were at a dance convention in, I believe it was Dallas.
Yes.
And your mother and you were there, and we had a whole conversation about college and the whole thing.
So I should blame you. Just kidding.
Gentlemen, tell everybody where you're from, just so we get a nice basis of where you guys come from. And
we're originally from Rockford, Illinois.
Yeah?
Yeah, right outside of Chi-Town.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, so
it's a pretty hotbed of dance out there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that area.
Yeah,
it's so cold all the time. No one wants to do anything but dance.
There you go.
Okay, right.
Right. So then eventually you guys went to Oklahoma City University, which we kind of touched on. And I just saw you guys on an airplane the other day.
It's so crazy to see you in the airport. We were getting honored for a Distinguished Alumni Award at OCU.
Very
and
nice.
Nick happened to be on our flight because he was going to OCU.
I was just going to party.
To party.
There's a big difference in that. Getting an award and party.
Yeah, but that was great. I mean, like, it was homecoming weekend. And tell the audience a little bit about what you guys were doing, teaching a huge class.
Yeah, we were teaching a huge class, and it's so great because Marcel graduated from Oklahoma City University, and Dean Bedford contacted us and said, every year we try to honor and acknowledge, some distinguished alumni. So we had the honor of them inviting us to go, and they presented us with this beautiful plaque, and we were able to teach the kids. And there's a new school there, which we haven't seen the new.
Well, we're paying for it.
Yeah.
Someone is.
Paying $111.87 a month for that thing.
It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful, beautiful school. So it's such an honor to see how the school has grown and how many students they have now. It was an honor.
How was the talent?
It was great.
Was it?
I was surprised. We used to have to wear tights all the time, and in our class now they're wearing sweats and sweatshirts. And
we can't do that though. We had to go through it.
I know exactly.
But it was probably a little bit more lenient. You guys coming in, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, they wanted them to look.
Yeah, well, and I guarantee you, they were like, dude, Kevin and Marcel are coming in. Please, Dean Bedford, we have to feel comfortable here. Because the fact of the matter is, a lot of these dancers are going to be moving out to LA, and this is a good opportunity for them to work with you and be able to say, hey, I went to OCU, and you guys are great guys, to be able to make that connection. Absolutely.
Because they're real.
They're real. You're very real.
Is there any other way to be?
Well, no, I don't think so, but somehow you find it here, don't you?
That's true. That's
somewhere in the Hollywood Hills you find it.
Well, I mean, when you have your own podcast in Hollywood Hills, it's kind of hard to stay grounded.
It does amaze me that some people let it get to their head, but it's so nice to be around people that are humble, normal.
Yeah, but this is our upbringing. Our parents are amazing people, and they're so grounded. So they brought us up well.
Yeah, always supportive, huh?
All supportive.
They've always been supportive, and I've been so lucky to have Marcel as a leader and a mentor. Being my only brother, and us both being in the industry, we went to a creative and performing arts school back in Rockford, Illinois, and he started there, and I was like, Mom, I want to do that too. So then I followed around and I did that, and the next thing you know, he's going to OCU, and I'm like, well, I'm going to do that too. So I've been following him around, and then I moved to LA, and then he decided to come.
And he said, I want to do that too.
But that's awesome. It's a great support system to be able to have each other. I mean, you guys work really well together too. I've had the opportunity to work with you all, and you don't really, I don't see you bicker or anything as brothers. I feel like
we do it behind closed doors.
So you are human.
Yes.
Okay. It does happen. Well, so you guys work together a lot. So how does the creative process work for you all? Do one of you book the job? Do you both book the job? Then you sit down, and how do you talk it through and that kind of inquiring minds want to know.
It depends.
They're looking at each other like, I don't know.
I was like, who wants to answer? It depends. It depends on the project itself. We both have developed our own relationships in the industry. Mm-hmm. But with that being said, that's one of the reasons we created the business is because we ideally like to work together, although we do work separately. And, a lot of times I'll bring in a job or bring in a connection and Marcel will come to the meeting or vice versa. Mm-hmm. But we work together really, really well. And our idea is that we like to create work because we've had so many amazing opportunities to create work for other people, bring in other choreographers as we work on creative directing projects, things like that.
Right.
That's nice. Dude, not a lot of people do that either.
Yeah. Well, especially the fact that you guys are a team, and if one person's working over here, you can be doing this over here, and I'm sure the work gets done a lot quicker too.
Absolutely.
It does.
Absolutely. And actually, this year, just like last year, Kevin was doing Barnum and Bailey Circus, and I was doing New Year's. So it's always nice to be able to spread the work out.
So we're going to talk about that right when we get back. That was a good segue.
Thank you. We're so excited.
We'll be right back. Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
As dance teachers, we spend countless hours editing music. Save time with professional audio engineers. Professional music edits for competition start as low as $49. Clean cuts at affordable rates. Give your dancers a leg up on the competition. Email them for a quote. Visit dezworld.com. That's DEZ world.com for more details.
Hey guys, it's Chrissy Whitehead. You're listening to Nick and Desiree on the Infinite Dance Cast. All right.
Dance Cast.
Hey, welcome back. It's us again, Nick and Desiree at Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Who else would it be, Dance Cast?
I don't know. We are dance all day, every day. When?
All the time.
Make sure you follow us on Twitter at iDanceCast, at Nick Drago, or at Desiree Robbins.
You can follow Kevin and Marcel at Wilson Bros, B-R-O-Z. They're here with us today. You guys do a lot of work with New Year's, the New Year's Spectacular.
And then, is this in Vegas? Or does it always
Vegas.
change?
Well, now it's become international.
Very
We have
cool.
a show in Bahamas that we've done for the last couple of years also.
When are you auditioning for that?
We normally audition. You want to go?
Hold on, look at the...
We could come up with a salsa routine.
I'm actually serious right now.
No, I'm serious too.
You're directly
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So you guys, tell us about all the shows you've done and that you do every year. I mean, you guys are like the Vegas brothers, really, around that time of the year.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Mr. Vegas brothers.
Yeah, we've worked on the show for about the last 8 years, and they're all different shows. We've done Aria, we've done The Wynn, we've done Bellagio, we've done Mandalay Bay, and just recently we started doing Atlantis in the Bahamas, and we hire at least 90 dancers for all the different shows.
Awesome.
It's amazing. It's fantastic.
And Nick, you being one of them, not even a dancer, we brought you you in as an assistant.
Last year.
And I was so nervous.
Really?
Well, Desiree knows I always get nervous.
He's
I just want to do a good job. You know what I'm saying?
He's a perfectionist, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
But you guys, once I learned how you worked, I really grew to respect you even more than I did before because you're very organized. This is not one of those gigs where you can just kind of go in and be like, hey, we're doing like a hip hop video. Let's just do this.
Yeah, it takes us usually about a month to prepare with like the choreography, with all the notes. We type all the notes out. We have an amazing assistant, Brooke, who's assisted us for so many years.
Yeah. She was on episode 61, so you go back and check that out.
You are good, Nick Drago.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, and actually, we heard the podcast and we said, Brooke, it was so amazing. It was great to hear what she had to say about working with us because she started as our assistant and then we were like, we work so well together, we brought her in as an associate. So she's been working with our company for probably the last 6-7 years, which has been amazing. We love her dearly. Hello, Brooke.
Hey,
how are you doing? We made it.
Shout out.
She is great. And I mean, like, this is some, like, if you guys aren't there, like, this is the kind of girl you want.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. She's organized. She's always on point. She's good with giving, notes, choreography. Right. She's awesome.
She's good at being bad cop, too.
Yeah, she is.
So scared.
Well, it's funny because she called me and she was telling working. I don't know if you remember that we brought you in for an interview, Nick, and she loved you. She was like, Nick's the one. And then you came in for the meeting. He said, I don't even know how you guys do this. This is a lot of work. But she said, you know what was so great about you? She said, you pulled up, you came in and you supported her in a way that she supports us. So you went from like not even assistant straight to associate.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, that makes me feel good. I will work for you guys any day. I mean, I really would because, I mean, it doesn't feel like work. And that's what you guys do a good job about creating, especially because New Year's just so many dancers.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
And you have to be on it. And these, which one is it with the theater in the round or the stage in the round? Is it
Bellagio?
It's Bellagio.
Yeah.
So you've got 5 sets or 4 sets of dancers facing all different directions.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not just looking at it straight
How do you
ahead.
gentlemen come up with the whole concept, or do they give you a lead and then you go, or is it both?
They basically give us a lead. Okay. And they allow us to play with what they've given us. So
they give us the canvas and we get to paint all the colors. They come up with the concept, what the idea for the show is going to be, and that comes from the hotel and Doug at E Plus Productions. And then he'll give us the creative, and we take the creative. We come up with ideas about props and what kind of dancers, what style of movement we want to do. So it really is a team effort, which is great.
Fun.
Yeah. So all you dancers out there that's like, oh, I want to be a choreographer one day, realize that you don't just show up and do it.
Right. Look, off the top of your head.
Yeah, and like we would go into rehearsal, and then at the end we're going over to Marcel. I think we went over to your place once, and we're going over Marcel's workout, the stuff for the next day. And I'm like, I mean, I'm down, but like I walked in and they're like, yeah, okay, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, dude, I don't know what you guys are taking, but I need some of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be on
the way their minds think.
Yeah, and this is longevity, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And that's the thing is Doug has complimented us, and we appreciate him so much because he's brought us back every year because he's had other choreographers that have come in that may have not been the best for that project because work goes so fast, and it's about being prepared. We don't like to waste people's time. Amen. We want to make sure that we're prepared and that we're ready for it because, we've all spent enough time in the dance studio. We don't want to sit there and just play around.
Where do you think you learned that from? Where was that lesson learned? Where you don't want to waste other people's time. You're very aware.
Yes.
Which is so important.
I just know that for me, it came from just being a dancer.
Yeah.
I hated to be in a room and, I enjoy the workshop process if that's what I'm going in for.
Yeah.
Not going into a professional job. There's so many choreographers that I work with that say, hey, you know what? Our work is done. Let's go out and enjoy the outside. So that was important for me to kind of carry that through with our work.
Who are some of the choreographers that you guys admire that work like that?
Jerry Slaughter's one choreographer. He's amazing. He gets the job done and keeps it moving.
Doriana Sanchez, I've been an associate with for a very long time, and she's actually been such a mentor to me. And Mia Michaels is another mentor to me, and I really appreciate they're old school in the sense that they really respect dancers. They really have a great idea. They have great vision, and it's important. And they both work in different ways, but the thing is they really respect dancers, and I appreciate that.
Sure.
Great.
What do you see lacking in dancers today? What would be something that they could work on?
Yeah, if they're going to come and audition for you.
Yes, let's be honest.
Absolutely.
As you just said, they're coming from the old school. What is something that dancers today can learn from the old school that's important for today?
Well, I think also dancers being a little more humble. I think when dancers get jobs, a big tour or something, they think they've made it, but back then we had to bust our butts to, get to where we wanted to be, and we didn't let it go to our head. So I think just, being overly confident sometimes after booking a job, you just have to know it's the longevity, like you were just saying.
It's a career.
It's a career, exactly.
And going on that note, that's very true. You get to a place where I remember watching television as a young dancer, and all I wanted to do was do that. I didn't even think we could make a career out of it. I didn't even think we could make money out of it. I just did it because I loved it. And I think so many dancers now, they see all these television shows and everyone wants to be a star. Yeah. And they don't do it. Their motivation is not, to me, as pure as just doing it because they love to dance.
Yeah. Very well said.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Real quick, I want to transition into the Ringling Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
So tell us, this is very exciting.
Oh, it's been one of the most exciting times of my life to be able to work on a project like this. I actually just got back 2 days ago from working on their new show, Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey's, called Built to Amaze. And it's just starting. Their opening weekend was this past weekend. So
and how'd it go?
It was amazing. It was amazing. Awesome. It was Built to Amaze.
How do you work with the animals and things?
He's better at it than I am. I'm afraid.
Let's be honest. Let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Elephants.
I want to know.
Elephants to tigers to horses. The elephants are the most amazing because there's a number called Manage, which is the dancers and other performers with the elephants. And I spent months and months and months working with the animal department on the staging because it's all about the staging, the animals with the dancers and doing choreography.
So you have to say, to the trainer, can you get the animal to go here and then swerve around?
Well, normally it's the other way around. He says to me, hey, the animals are doing this. Can the dancers do this?
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah. And are all the performers you're working with trained as dancers, or some of them are clowns?
I'd work with, there's over 100 performers, and that was what was so exciting about this show, is there's a lot of dance, and it's really current and young and fresh. And the thing is they're all from different countries, so everything on this project, we have to have translators. And Brooke actually came to Florida and worked with me on it.
No kidding?
Yeah.
And what language does she speak?
She learned how to speak Russian, Portuguese,
So if you have a bunch of translators like the UN over there.
Exactly. Totally. Yeah.
Everybody's got an earpiece.
So you have to say something and then 4 translators have to...
That's why it takes so long to get anything done. I say we all can say 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. Okay, let's go from there. And then they all have to translate. And I say, hey, can you do this, that? But all of them aren't dancers. I only had 17 dancers.
Oh, wow.
But I had 100 performers.
Are they LA dancers, New York?
No, they're all from Brazil.
All from Brazil.
And we incorporated guys
so they're beautiful.
Year.
So we're going to go to Brazil and we're going to take their jobs.
Exactly. I learned how to samba.
So did you guys both work on Dragons was the first one, right?
Dragons was the first one, yes. Yep. We both worked on it, but at the time, usually we'll start out a project together, and then, because that's such a
busy time of year with New Year's, and
so that we'll separate and go our own ways. And
so, did you ever think y'all were going to work at the circus?
That's circus? Awesome. No, I hadn't. When they first called me to do it, I was like, oh, the circus. This is going to be a lot of fun. Oh, life is a circus. But no, when it truly is a circus, and I learned so much, and just to work at that pace and at that level, we were really honored. I'm very proud of the show.
We're here with Kevin and Marcel Wilson. They have joined the circus.
Literally.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Flow 40 Dance Workshops is the nation's premier in-house dance experience. We come to you and offer dancers a personalized workshop in the comfort of their own studio. Build a customized schedule to best suit your student needs. Our faculty work in every facet of the entertainment industry. And now, for a limited time, Desiree Robbins is in the mix. Book her for your next workshop. We're available for booking year-round. Visit flow40dance.com or call 818-985-7005 for more information. Flow 40 Dance Workshops. Work hard, dance strong.
Hey guys, it's Alexis Cara, and you are tuned into Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
This is Desiree. We're Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Oh, this is Nick, Dance Cast. I didn't know we were changing it up.
I like to keep you on your toes. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at iDanceCast or at Nick Drago or at Desiree Robbins.
All right, we're here with the Wilson brothers at Wilson Bros, B-R-O-Z, and mrwilsonentertainment.com. They got a great website. You can check out your choreography reel, your photo gallery, all the stuff.
Updates.
And you guys are on Facebook as well.
We are.
Yes.
And it's Mr. Wilson Entertainment, and it's M-I-S-T-E-R, Wilson
Don't you hate when that happens?
I know.
It's already taken or something. Because we know that one. We're like, oh God, now we're iDanceCast. Oh, now we're Infinite Dancecast. Oh, what are we?
What are we? Who are we?
Who are you? I don't know.
You gentlemen teach it all.
We do teach. We travel and we judge and we teach sometimes on convention.
Great.
But mostly we're here in LA.
Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure if anybody wanted to find you.
Yeah, we'll definitely post it on our website
Wonderful.
or on Facebook and let you know when we're teaching.
Yeah, and they can tweet you and if they want to bring you in or anything like that.
Love it.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you're going to do a big show. Tell us about this.
We're going to Hawaii.
Aloha.
Love Hawaii.
The last time I was in Hawaii was on Janet All For You tour. Last time,
no
Marcel and I both were there.
Yeah.
So now we get the opportunity to go, and we're working on a project.
Which island are you going? Oahu?
We are going to Oahu.
Okay, great.
Yes. And we're actually going to Pearl Harbor. The show is in an air hangar at Pearl Harbor. We're really, really excited. Hired all LA dancers, and we hired about 25 dancers.
We have aerialists, and the stage is absolutely amazing. It's gonna be
Incredible.
awesome.
And
When does the show go up?
The show goes up February 1st. We start in a
Whoa,
couple
you
weeks.
guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's like
Is
no
it
joke.
a one-off or
It's a one-off. It's a one-off. We rehearse for a week, and then we rehearse in LA, and we start actually preparations this week.
Yes.
Just got back, and I'm ready to go again.
And they
Let's
even
hit
had
it.
time to come by and do a podcast.
Amen.
Yes.
I love it. I'm so like honored.
I mean, you guys have done a lot, man. But one thing that stuck out to me is you guys did the 2010 Miss USA pageant. And I was wondering if you need an assistant to go with you and carry your stuff. No, but you've done
Shameless.
You've done everything. I mean, like America's Got Talent. You guys worked with Team Illuminate.
Yes.
Unbelievable stuff. They build the thing and the
light ups, all that. And actually, we brought Illuminate in for this gig we're doing in Hawaii. It's like this huge state of the art show where there's like projection, some video mapping, light up suits. It's a whole like kind of technological, amazing.
Cool.
So let me ask you guys this. So someone wants to hire you. I mean, you see a lot of choreographers that are put in a box. They're like, oh, they do only this, or they do musical theater, they do that. What do you guys? I mean, I know you do everything, but do you specialize in the extraordinary? Would you consider yourself that?
That sounds good.
You know what I mean?
I would say if you don't, you do
I'll
now.
sign off on that.
Right?
Because that's really great.
I mean, do you ever turn anything down? I mean, like you take on all challenges, right?
Absolutely.
When we did even Wayne Brady on Dancing with the Stars, like we had to take some locking classes from Flowmaster, and we brought him in to help us out with that also.
Nice.
So, we're up for any challenge that we do.
We just love to work and create work and just work with great people. And that was an awesome experience because that was our first time that Marcel and I actually were the creative directors and choreographers. So we wrote the treatment, took it to Wayne because Marcel was working with Wayne, and we talked to him about it, and everything just fell into place as it should. But that was our first time actually being creative directors on such a huge project on a television show.
And this was on Dancing with the Stars,
Dancing
so you
with
guys
the
can go
Stars.
and see it on
And this
YouTube.
was James Brown.
This was
tribute.
James Brown,
Brown,
yes.
yep.
We wrote the treatment and
Unbelievable.
came up with the whole concept, the music choices, everything.
And Wayne Brady's great.
He's amazing.
And he's a wrestling
so
fan.
awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, I tried to get him to come over for WrestleMania. He didn't. Wayne, what's up? I tweeted you. Whatever. There'll be another one.
He was
soon.
like, oh, there's that guy. Stalker.
Yes.
I know. Okay, great. Okay, awesome. Well, look, you guys have like 18 pages on your resume, and I love this. So, real quick, give us a rundown of all the people you both have been on tour with, because I know you didn't always tour together.
No,
you
we
were dancing.
didn't. We started with
Mandy Moore.
Mandy Moore
was our first job, yeah.
And we started as an opening act, and we were on the stage, in front of the stage, on the outside of the arena.
Doesn't matter.
I
You
know.
were there.
But you know what? And I remember when we first started opening for Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, and we were so excited to get a tour bus. So everything has been a progression for us, and we were so grateful for each step.
That's really interesting because people see you where you're at now, and they think, oh, they just made it today.
Yeah.
They don't see all the work that goes into the career that you are
building.
Absolutely.
And you're continuing on with. And I think that's really important for people out there to know.
I agree, Desiree. And I think
how many years has it been?
It's been...
Come on, 15?
It's been at least... I've been in LA for 15 years.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
And you guys you guys did all the convention circuit. So dancers out there, if you're doing the convention circuit, you can push into these things. But remember, it's not just looking at where these gentlemen are today.
Yeah.
Same with Nick Drago. It's knowing that they had to go through a whole process.
The stage is a perfect place where you work on your craft and you try to master your craft. So dance competitions, dance conventions, all of that, it's a great place because then you get in front of the camera and you know what to do. Right. You get on live stage with Beyonce or whoever, you know what to do. So it is important. It's very, very important.
And doing those small stages also builds your character.
Absolutely. And just take as many dance classes as you can. Versatility is so important.
Yeah. And training is not just learning choreography, it's actually taking a technique class.
Technique class.
Hey, yo.
So true.
Completing a line.
I mean, they barely, when I go across the floor in my classes, I have amazing dancers, but sometimes they can't even do the left side. I catch them running across the back.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they totally cheat it.
Like, you're not going to see this.
This is like calisthenics. This should be like doing jumping jacks.
Well, when I come to your class, Desiree, I won't. I'll go on both sides, left and right.
Yes.
And you'll start left.
Right, exactly.
Okay, good. Okay, so wait, some legendary music videos, though, you guys have been a part of.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Candyman. Who was in Candyman?
Both of us, actually.
Both of us, yeah. We did that together.
Oh, I love that song.
Wait a minute. Where's you guys, this is what happened.
We did
he's on
Crazy,
page
the
362.
Brittany, the Crazy video. I did that with Wade Robson, and that was back in the day.
What's your favorite video you did? That's a hard one, I'm sure.
That is a hard one.
Mine was Janet, Don't Stop.
You can't, Janet,
yeah. It was amazing. It was so much fun.
That's so tight.
And so what'd she like to work with?
Beautiful human being.
Dream come true.
Yes, it was a dream come true.
And I really hope that these young dancers, they get the opportunity to work with artists like Janet that respects their dancers, takes care of their dancers. She's so unbelievable. She's really done so much for our careers as dancers in the industry.
She's one of the reasons why we started dancing.
Really?
Yeah.
And did you get a chance to tell her that?
What an honor.
Yes, I had.
Yeah,
that's
we
cool.
did.
Yes, that's cool.
It was an honor.
You know, it's interesting too because when you get on set with these people or you start to work with these people, you want to. Because they were inspired by someone before them too, and that's the cool thing is when you feel comfortable to say I have to tell you like you're the reason why I'm here.
Yeah.
You know that's got to be huge for her.
Yeah, she loved it and to have both of us. I remember when Marcel got the job, she actually called him personally and said, "Hey, Marcel, we want to bring you on to the tour. We were in Paris and we were working."
And it happened to be on April Fool's Day, so I thought they were joking.
Oh, that's awesome.
We woke him up and he was like, "Are you guys joking? That's not a very nice joke," but she wasn't joking.
Who was the choreographer? Was that Tina Landon?
It was actually Marty Kudelka and Shawnette Hurd. We had Roger Lee. We had Tavares Wilson.
Gil
Tavares.
Yes.
Love him. He's doing Barnum and Bailey's too.
He did it last year.
Okay.
Yes, he did it last year.
I remember talking to him. I was like, really?
Yep.
Now I know a bunch of people that do this.
I know.
Dude, we got to go see the circus. Is it a world tour or is it coming to LA?
It's coming to LA. I promise I'll have you guys come and maybe I can give you some tickets and you can give some away at the podcast.
Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing.
Oh, you kidding me? That'd be awesome.
You heard it. You heard it here.
Dude, nobody brings us anything.
Yes.
Well, Jenny Robinson.
Chapstick.
Yeah, Ben Allen brought us chapstick from Groove 3 and Jenny Robinson brought us some candy on Halloween. But other than that, we've got nothing but depression.
Well, I think that it would be great for you to come to the show.
Would love it.
That
would be so awesome to see you guys at your work.
The circus is awesome, man.
I haven't been to one in forever.
It's changed so much.
Yeah, you kind of go to that old school thing.
It's still traditional, but the thing is it's so forward. Like the choreography in the show, if I must say so myself, there's a lot of it. So it's very exciting. It's very, very exciting.
I love it.
So when you guys put together a huge show like this, be it in Vegas, Ringling Brothers, this thing you're doing in Hawaii, when you sit back and look at what you've done, I mean, is there a moment of like, yeah, we did it. It looks great.
I remember, it seems like yesterday that Marcel and I were talking about starting the company, and I look at our reel now, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, we did that. Oh, wait a minute, we did that too. It really, it's so surprising. We set out a goal, and we decided that it's something that we wanted to do, and the fact that it's come to this fruition, and we're here, sitting here with you, who would have thought we'd be sitting here with Desiree and Nick Drago? This is so awesome.
Well, we were thinking that why we would be sitting here with you. We can't believe that.
I think it's really important that you go through and though you make your goals, and then and you actually take a moment, like you said, and look at and go, actually, I have done a lot of things. Because sometimes you start to think about, well, I've done nothing.
Right, because you're always, a lot of people look at what everyone else is doing, and you're not grateful for what you're doing.
Absolutely.
And so that's what we try to do, is sit and be grateful in everything we do.
And that's a perfect way to end the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Awesome. Follow these guys at Wilson Bros, BROZ, and then mrwilsonentertainment.com. You guys are absolutely fantastic.
We appreciate your time so much.
We appreciate you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We want to send a special thank you to our producers, Michael Once in a Blue Moon Benicos, and Janae Cheesy Mac and Cheesy Mercedes for producing our show.
We are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. Remember, you can download each and every one of our episodes for free on iTunes or directly to your smartphone.
But most of all, we want to thank you, the listener, because remember, without you, only our mothers would be listening.
Oh, that'd be sad.
It's sad because it's true.
Not even true. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here with us today.
Thank you.
We hope you come back and see us again.
Absolutely, anytime.
And we'll see you next week.